Welcome back to Everyday Iowa. An operatic comedy about Justices Ginsburg and Scalia is opening this Thursday, and joining me now we have Mary Jane Knight, who will play Ginsburg, Philip Lopez playing the role of the commentator, and director Adam Knight. Hello.
Hey, so great to be here.
Thanks for being here. So this is a very interesting premise, and it's an opera, a comedic opera. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, first of all, Riverside Theatre doesn't usually do operas,
right.
But operas are very hot right now. There's been a lot of great pieces around the corridor, and this is a piece that is incredibly accessible. It's an hour long, it's in English with super titles, and there's a 7-piece orchestra, wow, all in our 150-seat theater. So it's an incredibly robust artistic experience that takes place in a very intimate space.
And about how long is the show?
It's an hour long.
Oh my goodness. So it's super accessible to people who might think they don't love opera. Yeah. Like these newer comedic operas, shorter operas are great for an audience coming in. Tell us about playing Ginsburg.
Oh, it's an incredible honor to play such an incredibly powerful and wonderful woman that gave voice to American women.
Absolutely.
And so her legacy has been a challenge and a deep reverent gift to be able to play.
And it's somebody who's so important to American history, but it's so current and recent, and that must add an additional challenge to playing somebody that people really know.
Right. It's also been so exciting to go in and really dig into her whole life.
Yes.
And the funnest thing that I learned about her is that even though she gave voice to all of us, when she was in grade school, her music teacher told her that she couldn't sing and that she should mouth the words.
Really?
And so through this opera, you know, what incredible joy it is to be able to give voice in a way that she always dreamed of being an opera singer, and she'd only sing in the shower.
That's amazing. Did she know this show was being written?
She did. In fact, she saw an early version of it, and she said it was a dream come true.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's pretty cool. Philip, tell us about your role.
Yeah, I play the commentator, and so I kind of come on stage and I act in a very magical way, and then I test the integrity of Scalia and Ginsburg morals. So it's super fun to come on stage and kind of yell a bit and then move them around. So yeah,
that does sound fun.
Yeah.
And we're missing one of it's a cast of 3, is that correct? Tell us about.
So Fu Chen Gui is playing Scalia. It's a 7-piece orchestra conducted by Michael Saker, who's the artistic director of Opera Montana. Oh. And the composer is a phenomenal composer and constitutional lawyer, Derek Wang.
An interesting combination. That's very cool. What do you love about this show, all of you?
Well, I also think the funnest thing about the premise of this show is that Scalia and Ginsburg were great friends, even though they were political opponents. And so the essence of what this show tells us is that we are different and we are one. And they loved opera so much they got to be extras at the Metropolitan Opera together. They would go shopping together. So it's been really fun to bring that personal relationship to life.
That people probably don't have a lot of insight to.
When you just see the robe and the judge.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. I think it's great to be able to bring opera to Iowa City. You know, I think that Iowa City has a really rich culture, especially I've heard there's a lot of lawyers in town.
My father is one of them.
So I've heard that there's quite a lot of people coming, and then we're also going to perform at the U Iowa Law School or something?
So the University of Iowa Law School is sponsoring a night. And I should also mention that a number of law firms and 2 prominent lawyers are sponsoring this production. So it's really engaging the legal community. So the opera community, the legal community, the theater community, that's the kind of Venn diagram that I think this show is really engaging.
I love that. That's so cool. When and how can people get tickets?
The show opens this Thursday, September 5th, and runs through the 15th. 8 performances. Tickets are available at riversidetheatre.org. And if seeing an opera is on your bucket list, this is for you.
Absolutely. And it's at 7:30 in the evenings, and your matinees are at 2?
Correct.
Wonderful. And it's right there in the downtown Iowa City.
Downtown Iowa City, home for great stories.
Great. Anything else people need to know before coming to the show?
You're going to love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you heard it here.
Great singing.
Thank you guys so much for being
Great.
here. And break a leg. And you do have to rest tonight. Tomorrow you have a night off because it is an opera. So you have to rest your voices. So thank you for being here this morning. I really appreciate it.